Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring ting tingling too.
Hi there, thanks for joining me today. I am so excited to share with you how I made my Mr. Claus, my Santa, using punches. We have our family Christmas today, so the kids' table favors are actually these tags that can be turned into an ornament on a little bag of red and green gummy bears that I just picked up at Walmart. These bags here are actually meant for chocolate dipped pretzels, so I just picked those up at Michael's. They're just a nice long skinny cellophane bag. So I will show you today how to make this guy. What you're going to need is the 1 3/8 circle punch for the head in Blush Blossom. I have 4 word windows, 2 for the arms, 2 for the legs, in Real Red. The hat is actually going to be done in Real Red using the wide oval punch. The beard is using the square scallop, and then what you're going to do, so I've got my square scalloped, and you'll notice I've sponged a lot of my edges already for this craft. What you're going to do is slide it into your large oval punch, and I'm going to have 4 scallops showing on each side. So I have 4 here and 4 here. Give it a little punch, and now I've got myself my beard. This I thought was really smart. I was looking at this punch, which is the new 3 heart punch coming out in the January catalog, and I thought that this heart right here could be used as a boot and also as a mitt. So what you're going to do to make this into a boot is just take the heart and on the one side make a slight arc, cut that off, and you've got yourself a little tiny boot. So you can see that. And now for the mitts, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start halfway down or 2/3 of the way down the heart, cut across on kind of an angle here and up to make the thumb on the mitt. So I just cut on the angle, and then I'm going to come up and around, and I've got my little Santa mitt using that same heart punch. So it's kind of a fun one. It gives you a great reason to have to get the new punch, right? Okay, and now I have my belt, which is done in basic black in the word window punch. The top of the hat, the frill around the hat is done in Whisper White word window punch. The top of the toque is done using Real Red in the small oval punch. Pom-pom is a 1/2 inch circle punch in Whisper White, and then Santa's body is the 1 3/4 inch circle punch in the Real Red. Okay, so to assemble our Santa, let's start with the easy part. Let's do the belt. So I'm just going to use the 2-way glue pen. I'll stick this across Santa, and now I've got my 2 legs, and I'm just going to apply 2-way glue. You could probably cut these down if you wanted to, but because they're on a tag, it really doesn't matter what the back of mine look like. So I've got my legs, and now I'll put my boots on. Gosh, I think the boots are so cute. And they fit perfectly on a word window. Like, you can't get any better than that. And here, you know what? Let me zoom in a little bit for you. Perfect. Okay, now to do his arms, the same thing you did with his legs. You're going to just apply a lot of glue to the word window. Again, if you want to cut it, you could. I want him to look excited for our snow that we're getting today and our family Christmas. And now I'll do my mitts. And then what I'm going to do here for the face, we'll assemble that separately for a second, so we'll set this aside. For the face, we'll start with the beard, so I'm going to apply the beard, and it covers up a lot of the circle. I've got my beard, and now my hat, I'm going to take this wide oval, just give it a cut, doesn't really matter where, about half. And I will apply the Whisper White fluff here. Perfect. And now I'll attach this to his head. A bit of an angle there. And now for the top of the hat, the Santa hat always seems to kind of flop over and fold down. So I'm just going to put this small oval punch so it lines up with the angle on the top of the hat. So you can see that arc. And then I put that on, stick my pom-pom on, attach this to my Santa body. Oh, and you'll notice, you know what, I taped the wrong side of my beard on, so I'm just going to give that a bit more of a sponge. Attach that. And then the face I did really simply, just using the basic black Stampin' Write marker. So I just drew on 2 little dots for eyes. A little half circle for the nose and a little half circle for the mouth. And we have ourselves a Santa Claus. And now the tags I used are from the Sizzix. They're not a Stampin' Up! Die that we currently carry, but it works fantastically in the Big Shot. So I just poked out the hole, and I'm going to use a jumbo eyelet. I had some questions about using the Crop-A-Dile. To use the Crop-A-Dile and the jumbo eyelets, I actually have my, and you can see that this moves. I have this set at A, so the big knob, and then I have my bottom one here, that also moves, you can see, set at 1. And that's how I'm going to set my jumbo eyelets. And then you put the knobby side here, you put that facing down your eyelet, give it a little squeeze, and that sets my eyelet. I'm going to apply some cording here. I love this stuff, and we'll be stocking up before it leaves our mini catalog. Just do a little knot, and then I'm going to attach Santa just onto the front of my tag, and now I've got myself 2 things, a tag and a Christmas tree ornament. Hope you like it. Thanks!
Snow is falling and friends are calling you home. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you.
Damn, me too.